So I just became a full-time trader at 22 years old, and this is what my pre-market routine looks like so that I minimize mistakes and maximize profits in the market. So I used to have a huge folder full of these laminated pages like this, but over the years I've learned to condense it down into one page. And these are just some of the things that I want to kind of go over with myself and remind myself of mentally before I even go in the market so that I have a goal before I even look at the charts. The reason why this is so important is because if you don't have a pre-market routine or you're not extremely, experienced in the market, you'll just go into it trying to make money and you'll just go into it with the wrong mindset. You have to go into the market with a plan and a routine. Otherwise, you'll be, subjected to be making the same mistakes over and over and over again. So this is my buzzword that I go for a lot, which is proud aggression. You want to be attached from accounts, P&L, or drawdown. We're just maximizing the time and leverage that comes with prop firms to eventually scale into bigger, less risk-averse accounts. And so now that I have my own accounts, instead of trying to be so conservative with the challenges, what I do now is I just kind of speed run them and divide up the risk evenly to where if I lose 4 trades, the challenge is done for. Because the time you have to also do risks and reward isn't just about what you're risking and rewarding on the charts. It's also about the time and the profit that you can accrue from an account, because a prop firm account is not exactly just a long-term investment account. This is something that you use in order to make money so that you can one day have your own accounts. At least that's my philosophy. So this is just some of the things that I tell myself and I read so that I can come into it with the right mindset and remind myself of what the ultimate goal is. I also have some sticky notes on the back here. These are the things that I like doing before the market starts and some of the things that I like reading so that I can remind myself of what we're doing, what we're achieving, and what we're going for in the markets. And it helps so much. I don't make the same mistakes anymore because I remind myself of these things. These are also some of the mistakes that I've constantly made over the past. The final thing I'll do is read these 2 laminated pictures that I have up on my wall. Is something the concept that I got from Tom Hogard, another great trader who's made millions and millions in the market. This is a kind of graphic that I made to remind myself of what the ultimate goal is, which is 2 million of prop firm funding. And the 4 pictures that you see on top of the Infinity Stone hand is the 4 firms that I ideally wanted to get into before the whole MyForex funds things happened. But it's still motivating because that's something that I do want to achieve one day. Hopefully I can do that by June 1st through the proud aggression model that I've created. And then this one is mistakes that I made in the past. So less of is I didn't take profit on this trade. I scaled in too much on this trade. I didn't put a stop loss on this trade. And this is back when I used to fail challenges left and right. So I want less of this and I want more of having a system that's documented with every single trade that I've taken, pre-market meditation, focusing on the process instead of the profits. This was my biggest day, $10,000 day when I was 20. And this was the trade that ultimately resulted in this. And the reason that this happened, and this is the concept that Tom Hogard himself talks about, is being fearful in drawdown and hopeful in profit. So when you're in drawdown, that's when you need to be fearful about the trade because your idea is not going in the direction that you want. But when you're in profit, that's when you need to be confident in scaling in. And that's when I had this $10,000 day, is because I did that. So this is the last thing that I read. Once I've done all of this and I've read that, then I'm ready to get into the markets and execute for the day.